Hello my people, what's up and welcome to AMW Football. So it finished at Summer Mess, Athletic Club Bilbao nil Arsenal to a Super Sub Masterclass by Mikel Arteta. It's so important to have a squad depth. But before we talk about it, subscribe to my channel, like this video and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos that I post. And let's get to it. Arsenal win by 2-0 at San Mamés against Athletic Club Bilbao, and it was our substitution that got us over the line, that scored the 2 goals, and the 2 goals scored by Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard, a super sub. It's so important to have a squad depth. Last season we didn't have a squad depth. We had so many injuries, but this season it's different. Last season Gabriel Martinelli and Trossard was starting 11. They were starting game week in and week out. But this season it's different. We have so much quality in our squad this season. Likes of Eberechieze, Madueke, Christian Mosquera. We're going to talk about all of those, but first let's begin to the game. Christian Mosquera, we bought him from Valencia for 13 million euros, 13 million euros, and since William Saliba got injured, we didn't miss Gabriel Saliba since, because Christian Mosquera was so solid, and again at the defense he was so solid. I cannot believe he is 20 years old and he will get better and better and better. And Christian Mosquera was solid. The only attacking threat that comes before our subs was Noni Madueke. At the first when we signed Noni Madueke, I was one of those that wasn't happy about the signing, but oh boy, I was wrong about it, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I was wrong about the signing of Noni Madueke. He is such a threat. He is such an amazing player, and he was cooking. He gave us so much that Bukayo Saka don't have. This Bukayo Saka and Noni Madueke, they are two different players. If one doesn't work, you can bring in another one and can change the game instantly. And Noni Madueke, amazing performance again by him. Really happy the way that Noni Madueke is performing. And like I said, it was the timing of Noni Madueke's signing, because we wanted Gyökeres to sign. We wanted a striker to bring into our squad. And we signed Noni Madueke before Eberechieze or Victor Gyökeres. That's why everyone was up on Arteta, why we are signing Noni Madueke. If we sign Noni Madueke after Victor Gyökeres and Eberechieze, no one will complain about it. He is showing his qualities. And I'm so happy that we signed Noni Madueke and he found his home now at Arsenal. And he is performing with his capability, with his ability, and he's performing his best. Eberechieze, first Champions League game for Eberechieze, and he didn't disappoint, but when he watched back the game, now he will realize that it's a different qualities, different teams, different strategy, and he have to do more. And I have no complaint about Eberechieze. He did his best, but it was our substitution that truly made the difference, that won us the game against Athletic Club Bilbao. And Athletic Club Bilbao was solid at the back. And the substitution came early that I expected. Usually Mikel Arteta substitute at the 70 plus minutes, but Thankfully, he made the substitution earlier than 17 plus minutes, and the first one brought on Leandro Trossard for Victor Gyökeres. And then 36 seconds into the game, Gabriel Martinelli scored the first goal of the game. He subbed on for Eberechi. 36 seconds into the game and scored. And I watched the replay of the game and the beautiful touch. Absolutely, the first touch of Gabriel Martinelli was so beautiful. And we all know he has a space. He has amazing pace, and no defender can catch him so easily because of space. And I was looking the replay, and when Martinelli about to shoot, he looked up. He looked up and shoot. That's why we all wanted Martinelli sometimes to look up, because usually he don't look up. He always put his head down with the ball and is running. That's what he does. And this time he looked up, he shooted. Gabriel Martinelli loved to score at Spain. Last season he scored the winning goal against Real Madrid at the Bilbao. Now he scored the first goal against Athletic Club Bilbao at Spain. So yeah, big up to him, because he faced so much criticism in the past 2 seasons. And I'm so happy for Gabriel Martinelli that he came on, made an impact, scored the goal, and created another one for Leandro Trossard. Yeah, it was a little bit deflection, but Leandro Trossard with a beautiful finish to give us a 2-0 victory against Athletic Club Bilbao. And it's so important to have the first victory, the first game of the Champions League group stages, because there's a lot of quality teams with the pedigree of winning the Champions League, like PSG or the reigning Champions League winners. Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Juventus, Real Madrid, 15-time champions, Liverpool, 6. I believe they won 6 or 7 times. They are champions. They know how to win this competition. And we are the only big club in Europe that hasn't won it yet. And we have to face Athletic Madrid. We have to face Bayern Munich. We have to face Inter Milan later continuing with the season. And those are big teams, big names with big quality players, big athletes. And the first game, the first win is important to give us confidence that we can go away or at home, we can beat any team. And the squad that we have, that's the difference maker. Last season we didn't have any of those. We didn't have the squad depth. When one of our players got injured, we were so worried. What happens? What will happen to our next game? Now Saliba, Bukayo Saka, our 2 best players for the past 3 seasons, is not playing, is not even on the bench. Martin Odegaard, he didn't travel, but we win because our squad depth. And yeah, it was great to see. The match wasn't at its best that you can say it was the best of the games. The first half, Athletic Club Bilbao had the clear chance of the game of the first half, but thankfully they didn't score. And the second half, the substitution we bring on, we changed the game. We won it. And that's what we want from our substitution. Kai Havertz is still injured. There are so many injuries that we have, and that I didn't even mention. And they were coming back. William Saliba was on the bench. And the weekend we have a massive game against Manchester City. And now we focus on that. 3 points at the back. We will go back to London and train for Sunday's big game against Manchester City. So yeah guys, a beautiful victory for us. I'm so happy, I'm so delighted that we came up with a 2-0 victory against Athletic Club Bilbao at San Mamés, one of the toughest places to go. And let me know in the comment what I missed. Let's get the conversation going. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos, and like this video. So thank you for watching the show, and I'll see you soon.